Hi, Clarke here, your pain. My website will be above me, or something will be above me. Don't forget to subscribe, it's really important. As I said, I'm not doing that many videos for YouTube at the moment because I believe seeing people is more important and you have access to my classes whenever you want. So, this is a phenomenal exercise. My back went. I was quite stressed, other half going through some medical issues at the moment, quite stressed, and my back gave out. I couldn't stand up straight. I could do my classes, I could lie on the ground and do my classes, but oh my goodness, went to stand up, couldn't stand up. And I was talking to Casey and I had a squad meeting, we went through loads of exercises, nothing was really hitting it. By the Thursday I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So anyway, spoke to Casey, he said lie on static back. You've got to lie for an hour. Oh my goodness, an hour's a long time, but I tell you, I got up and I walked around. Within 3 days of doing this exercise, I had no bad back. And everybody I've given it to has had some phenomenal results with this. So again, I put Caroline's twist on it. You're going to need a timer. You're going to need something, and I put a pillow on top of my block now when I'm doing this exercise because I want my legs to be weightless. So you're going to need a timer and you're going to turn this video on and off during the time we're doing this. So to start with, you're lying there with your legs directly above you, above your hips. So you want to make sure that you're resting. Now if I take this away, you can see my feet go lower than my knees. That's no good. I actually need my legs to be weightless. It's a completely different feeling. So you're allowing your back is on the ground, your coccyx is off the ground because it tucks underneath slightly, well mine does anyway, and you're going to feel your pelvis on the ground. Now lying there with your arms out and your palms up. Make sure your shoulders are directly above your hips and your knees are directly above your hips. Resting your feet. Arms are at about 8:20 with your palms to the ceiling. Make sure that your head is squarely onto your shoulders. Now, first thing to think about, as you're lying here, do your shoulder blades, the pokey things in the ground, do they feel equal? Do they feel equal weighted into the ground? Or does one feel a bit deeper than the other? As you come down your back, between your rib cage and your pelvis, is there an arch or is it flat on the ground? Now there's no right or wrong, so don't panic on this. And then when you get to the pelvis, does that feel equal on the ground? Now if there's any disparity anywhere in that body, it's telling me and it's telling you that you're not symmetrical. So this is going to help you lie down into symmetry. All right? Now I'm going to go through the first thing that we're going to do in this exercise is put your hands together and interlock your fingers. Have the top finger sticking up and your thumbs alongside each other. Drop your shoulders to the ground, so don't lift your shoulders in the air, drop them to the ground. Knobbly bit of your elbow, just turn out slightly without bending your elbows. And you're just going to let your arms go backwards to the ground and back up. And just let them slowly come backwards and forwards. This is just allowing the body to just stretch and relax. Now, if you can't get your hands to the ground, do not worry. You go where you can go. I was having a big conversation with a class today and they were saying, oh, but my back raises when my hands go to the ground. Don't worry about that. Don't go all the way down there. That's your range of movement at the moment. If you get pain when you go to the ground, then that just means you're not meant to go that far. Your body will give, but it's not ready to give at the moment. All right, so we're going to just carry on doing this for a few moments. This exercise is taking a long time. You are going to feel numbness into your bum. You may feel discomfort in any part of your body. When I first did this, my lower back, across my pelvic area, everyone goes on about SI joints. SI joints should be quite stable. They shouldn't do anything. They're like your shock absorbers for your spine and your pelvis. But what we want them to do is just be unirritated. They want to be just nice, muscles around them could be irritated. And when I was doing this, I felt such discomfort. You might feel discomfort in the coccyx area, you might feel discomfort in the shoulder area, you could feel it anywhere, all right? You're going to feel different things. You might feel some tingling, you might feel anything. Don't panic, you're in a safe place. Your pelvis is in the most neutral position that I can put it in. Your back is very, very safe. You've got gravity looking after it. And your neck and your head is quite safe. Now, if you're lying here and you feel that you're looking right the way back, just put something underneath the neck or underneath the head just to support it at the moment. It's just saying it's not ready to be flat on the ground. Right now, we're just doing a golfer's swing. So bring one arm over one way, keep that top arm straight, look to the ceiling, and now go the other way. So we're basically just pulling those shoulder blades from side to side, one and then the other, and it's just allowing a little bit of give. Again, if your hand doesn't go all the way, don't worry. That's your range of movement at the moment. We're just gradually letting the body relax. So as I said, this is going to be a long exercise. It's going to be an hour exercise, or roughly an hour. You are going to feel numb in the bum. You might feel lots of different things happening. I've had everything from tongue ache, jaw ache, neck ache. Not me personally, this is my class and I'm doing this. I run 2 of these classes a week now. They have become so popular. I run a daytime class of doing this and I run an evening class doing this. And anyone is more than welcome. The first class is always free of charge. You're more than welcome to come and join the class. Just message me and let me know when you want to join. Right, now put your arms straight out from the body. Just get that chin and that head in a nice position. Bring one arm over, follow and touch. Take it back and put it down. We're independently working each shoulder blade, but it's getting into a little bit more of the body as well. And just side to side. Remember, nobody's got to be perfect doing anything. We're just asking for a little bit of movement, that's all. So as soon as we come to the end of this, which we're just going to do a couple more, you just want to feel what's going on in your body. So arms are down at 8:20 and just see, do my shoulders feel any more equal? Don't worry if they don't, they're going to. Might take a couple of times of doing this, so just don't worry. Right, you're now going to turn your timer on. You're going to turn me off for 15 minutes now and put your timer on and rest in this position. I'm back again, it's me again. Right, we're now going to work on the spine. I hope you're feeling all right. You might feel numbness around this area of your bum. Might not have happened yet. It can take 3/4 of an hour. In fact, I had one client that it took 2.5 hours. She actually came to my studio and I made her lie in this position for ages. Right, now we're going to be working on the sternum. The sternum is your breastbone and it's very, very... it can get irritated very easily. It's a very tender bone. So I want you to think you've got a kitten lying on your breastbone with its little legs up in the air like this. And what's happening is you're going to just find the breastbone. So come up the rib cage, both sides, till they meet in the middle. Now you're on that kitten's tummy now. So if you press too hard, you're going to hurt that kitten. What I want you to do is, as you breathe out, press on the breastbone gently, and even if the shoulders come forward slightly, I don't mind. I want you to feel, as you press on the breastbone, you can feel the spine behind it just press slightly into the ground. Right, just think about it. It can either feel like a feather or an eagle. Don't expect too much to start with. A lot of people's thoracic spines are quite tight, they're quite stuck. So just gently breathe out. Press down. 1, 2. Don't overpress. 3. Your tummy will raise slightly. 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm going to cough now. 8, 9, 10. Right, move the fingers up very slightly. And again, 1. You're going to feel a tiny bit different going up the spine. 2. Sorry. 3. 4. That's trying to swallow and speak at the same time. 5. If those shoulders come forward slightly, I haven't got a problem with it. 6. I just want that spine to go nearer the ground. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, a little bit higher, exactly the same. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Remember to breathe out, get everything out the lungs. 7. 8. 9. 10. A little bit higher, and again. 1. 2. 3. If you've got any questions, message me. 4. I'm very approachable. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. A little bit higher. Don't run out of breastbone yet. 1. You might feel the lower back moving as well. 2. 3. Remember that kitten's tummy. If you press too hard, you're going to get scratched. 4. 5. 6. Oh, I feel so good. 7. 8. 9. 10. A little bit higher. Breathe in and breathe out. And again. 1. 2. If you don't feel too much, don't worry. 3. There's nobody's going to do everything straight away. 4. Takes a little while for the body to understand. 5. But the body's integrity is incredible. 6. 7. Oh, I can really feel this moving now. 8. 9. It's when I told my body it had a lot of integrity. 10. Right, so we're just below the clavicle now, it's that collarbone. And again, 1. A lot of people find this is really good for the neck as well. 2. 3. Often their thoracic spine is really, really tight, and so the neck and the lower back overwork. 5. 6. 7. Relax into this. 8. 9. 10. Right, arms are out and palms are up. Now what I want you to do is you're going to work from your just below that rib cage down now, and you don't need to press on this one. You're just going to use your tummy muscles to press backwards. So you're just pressing your back into the ground and release. Press your back into the ground and release. And is it working equally both sides, or do you feel one side pressed down harder than the other side? So you just keep pressing down and release. 3. 4. Concentrate on what you're doing. 5. So I can feel my left hip giving me a little bit of jip now. 6. I have got a disobedient left hip. 7. I reckon it's because I've ridden horses all my life. 8. And when you get on a horse, this leg goes up into the stirrup and you swivel up. 9. I reckon it's that. Tractor drivers, farmers often have problems with the left hip. And one more. 10. Now move down the body slightly and think a bit deeper down. So halfway down your lumbar spine, press down. 1 and release. 2. 3. So I can feel this coming into my hip and just slightly round that area. 4. It's incredible. It's trying to release. 5. 6. 7. Is your coccyx going numb yet? 8. Is your bum going numb yet? 9. One more. 10. Now we're going to think down to pelvic area and you're going to press down, and I want you to think about letting the nerves tingle all the way to the coccyx and release. As you press down, let them tingle all the way to the coccyx and release. So we'll try again. 1. Think about the coccyx. You can travel it. It's incredible. You can travel those nerves all the way to the coccyx. 2. 3. 4. So we're getting it right inside that pelvis now. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And the last time. 10. All right, now just breathe into the stomach, up into the chest, as high as you can get it into that chest cavity. You'll probably find more air goes in at the moment, and then just out the nose, slowly, slowly, slowly let go. Let yourself relax. Now, as you're lying like this, do those shoulders feel more equal? Do you still have an arch in your back? And is the pelvis equal? Do you feel you're sinking into the ground? So, time to turn me off again. See you in 1/4 of an hour. Hi, we're back again, 1/4 of an hour. Has that bum gone numb yet? All right, do you have anything going on in your legs or anywhere in the body? Put your knees together and your ankles together. And all I want you to do is open your knees out and release. Just open out and release. Right, so that's all you're doing. What's going on as you do this? Is that comfortable or not? It's probably making your coccyx less, it will be less numb as you do this. So just in and out. You can keep doing this for quite a long time, entirely up to the individual, or you can lie there with just the knees, just relaxed and out. What you're going to feel now is you'll feel the hips drop. You'll feel your pelvis drop slightly. And I would spend the next 10 minutes, at least 1/4 of an hour, in this position. So again, that's only a quick time with me now. You can either keep in and out for another about 5 minutes, and then put the timer on, and you're going to hold this position for about 1/4 of an hour. Your feet are just touching and you're letting your knees drop out. Let the body drop. We want to sink it into the ground. So you're going to turn me off for another 10 minutes, I'd say. Right, I'm back again 10 minutes later. Put the knees out and just point and flex the feet. Just let the feet have a little bit of a wake up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How are you feeling? 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you cramping anywhere? Circle them outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just rest. Knees are directly above you. Now just have a feel what's going on in the body. Do your shoulders feel more equal? Have you sunk down into the ground, and does the pelvis feel more equal? This is the most incredible exercise for resting. Sometimes we don't need to be doing something. This is a resting exercise. If you're busy working, if you're on your feet all day, if you're gardening, if you're just working, if you're an athlete, if you're competing a lot, whatever, just let your body have a rest. It's so important to let everything just settle again, and that's settling it. This was the exercise that got me from being completely crippled at an 8 or 9 out of 10 pain to 0 in 3 days, and I've not felt it again. I don't often have a bad back, but I think it was stress related, the way I was holding myself. So, Caroline Clarke, Heal Your Pain. As I always saying, I run so many classes, I've written a book, I'm on YouTube, you can go and look at my videos and come and see me. I'm approachable. I've got lots of people who come to classes from all over the world. Look forward to seeing you. My website's probably above my head at the moment. Caroline Clarke, Heal Your Pain. Bye.